Okay, recording. Welcome to the third, probably not final part of the Swan DIY 3.1 speaker assembly. I say not final because I haven't finished the boxes, and I don't intend to finish them before I hear them. I want to hear these stupid things that I spent months procrastinating on, and I just opened the manual for the first time, so here we go. Every time it blinks, I feel like Zeos has been respawned. I literally opened the manual to see what the hell all these screws are, because I have bags A through H, and why would you give me so many screws? So we got A is 16 screws for the drivers, and we got B, which is 16 screws for the mid-range, and we got C, which is 8 screws for the tweeters, blah, 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 so on. What I don't see is that's the foam that came in the box that I had originally said in my unboxing is probably to stuff the box. Doesn't say that. So I'm probably not going to have... I thought that would be perfectly cut, you know, 2 and 2 pieces, but we'll see. Maybe one wraps around. I'm probably going to still try to install it. I'm definitely going to still try to install it. I don't give a shit. But what I came here to look for is what the fuck am I mounting the circuit boards, the crossover boards with? And that is apparently H. Holding pegs. And everyone who knows me knows pegging is the greatest thing. You just peg it down. It's great. So we're going to move that. I sanded these boxes, by the way, a little bit with my orbital sander. Let's get the peggies. Peggy 3. Peggy 3. Here's the thing about those crossovers. I have no concept if they work or not. I soldered them. I had to test the first one out. And I did a less shitty job making the second one. So, is it probably going to work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're good. Do we actually, like, put a nut on this? Like, I don't understand. Because these are, like, threaded and pop in. So we thread it into the wood? No. We pop into the wood? No, these aren't even the ones. These aren't even the ones. Oh, wait, do we put the... We pop these in and then thread? Wow, that's... I would have done that before I assembled the fucking box, jackasses. Holy shit. See, I should have read the manual. If you're watching these videos, hopefully you're watching all... Yep, there it is. Look at that. There are 10 of them? There's 10 of them. Who does this? What jackass does this? Who designs... I mean, this is great. These are like the absolute professionalist way to do this. The professionalisms. Damn. The professionalisms. I didn't think I need a hammer to finish this job, but apparently I fucking need a hammer. What? Who's in Nublish? Oh. No wrapper paint, not yet. I'm gonna build them, make sure they sound good, and then I'll worry about how they fucking assemble properly. See, I'm literally gonna put these in place and then smash them with a hammer. In fact, I'm gonna do it one at a time because they're not gonna stay. I gotta have this light-duty 7-ounce hammer. I should pause this video because I'm gonna have to hammer 10 of these fucking things in. In fact, you've seen me hammer 2. Be back. Okay, we're back on. I've expelled everything from G&H. That was hammering in those pegs. I'm sorry, it was hammering in the sockets that just got the pegs. Now we're going to peg the thing. You guys can't hear what's happening on the stream because it's recording directly off the camera. I am currently live streaming. Hi, 300 and how many people? Say it's more than 300. Because this is interesting AF. I want to keep track of which... Nice. I had more viewers when I was eating and cooking. So that just goes to show you people have no taste. This is the better board. This is the board I did second where I actually knew how to strip the coating off of these. Where's my input? So my mid-range output. This is my input. Giggity. And woofer and tweeters. So this is going to go to the front. So we have gas brake tip. Switch brake tip. Anyway. Now that I've gas braked. Yes. 100%. 365. Ow. Ow. Yeah, what else are we gonna go see? Man, I fucking watched Star Wars for the first time yesterday. The Last Jedi. Push, push, push. Williams, push, push, push. That's it. It like pops down. Pray to whatever gods you believe in. The new Star Wars? No, I enjoyed it thoroughly. I knew what was going to happen, though. I knew who was going to die. Because I've waited this long, and you kind of have to know at that point. You just know. But there were some stupid bits. Like, bombers in space is stupid. And I understand George Lucas would have probably put bombers in space. But gravity... Here's what you got to do. There's two videos you got to watch. You got to watch a Red Letter Media review of Star Wars, which came out like the week after it fucking happened. You watch them, and they're absolutely right. It's just incoherent, and it goes back and forth, and fine. Watch that one and understand it for 46 minutes, and then watch the Movies with Mikey one that just came out last week, because he's had that long to think about it and rewatch it, watch it over and over again. And when Movies with Mikey goes over a point in a movie, it makes sense. That's all you got to know. What the fuck? By the way, I really should have remembered which one of these goes where. You're funny, aren't you? You're a front one. You're for the back. Movies with Mikey talked about it and how it's like Rey is the fucking villain. Rey is going to be the fucking... Oh, that's right. I'm doing this on my head, aren't I? I'm sorry. I'm talking about Star Wars, and I should be talking about speakers. But, oh, that sucked. Rey grew up abandoned by her parents, fending for herself. Yeah, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? You gotta get what you're paying for, bruh. Would you rather be an hour and a half? No, don't think so. I shouldn't have to do anything else now, other than popping these in, then strip the wires. So let's pop both crossovers in, and this time I'm going to remember what these fucking things are. Woofer, tweeter, mid-range. So the back one's mid-range, this one's tweeter, this one's woofer. So it's woofer, mid-range, tweeter, and that's the input. And I've got to put them in the same orientation, which is already bothering me, because that means internally they're not mirrored. Fucking not mirrored. They just drop on the pegs. This is how it works, guys. You just drop on that peg, and you push down hard, and it'll pop. Fuck speakers. Fuck headphones. Fuck this whole goddamn game. All right. So now I've literally installed the crossover. So now we just got to deal with, these are probably back panel screws. These are tweeter screws. These are mid-range screws. And these are woofer screws. And I don't know what, and these are for the facade, for the fascia. Which I'm not putting those on ever until I've decided to finish it. And what the hell is that goop? There's goop. Sorry, everybody on the YouTube channels. Goop, tricky. We don't call it semen. That's sexist. Men and women can both make goop. Only men can make semen. That's sexist. I need a wire stripper. It could be spunks. Well, can girls make spunk? Pasta. Have you ever made spunk, or is it all honey? We got to get into the nitty-gritty of this now. Oh, the people watching the YouTube video on my main channel can't hear her response, so I'll make it up. Since they can't hear it anyway. She said she loves all things. All fluids are created equal in God's eyes. And now she says she's going to kill me. But, I mean, that's true. Everything else is not true. Fuck! I gotta fucking solder. Tricky laughs. Well, Tricky's allowed to laugh because he's a piece of shit. Well... Oh, wait a second. Wait. Why did it give me... There's only one input. Why did it give me a dual output? This is you. They just gave me this one. They don't... Well, that's the question, is why did they give me dual stacked fucking things? This is you... I built the crossover. There's only one set of wires that says input. So there's your input. So one of these works, and the other ones just don't. These just... I mean, they're going to work because I leave the bridges in, but if I... That's dumb. You dumb. You dumb as hell. I was like, oh, I got a solder 2 thing. Like, no, but this fucking... All right. So, I don't know why they gave me a splittable, usually woofer... No, I didn't. I built the crossovers to spec. There's literally only ways to make it come out with one input. That's it. There is no dual. There just isn't. There just isn't. Trust me on the fact that there isn't, because there isn't. So let's see. This will have to be the last thing I install, because I've got to tin this wire. I got to pull these two off, or I got to sit it here, and I got to go sit, or I could probably. Do I have the prongs to just slide that on there? Because that'll be a lot easier to take this thing out than removing this fucking nut. We're doing this together. That's why we do this shit. I mean, that's the way I like to do it. I like to have it where it's bananas straight through. But then you have a hole that's possibly going to leak air. So I don't usually do that. Okay. I was going to do this first because I figured this would be the easiest thing. But it's not. It's now the hardest thing. So, let's look at the front. Let's look at the face of this ugly bastard. Bye, gas. See you soon. Twitter first. Gas is leaving. The brake dip. I'm going to assemble one face, and then I'm going to shut the camera off, and we'll do the second face. Ooh, I'm a retard. Totally fucking stupid, because I've got to have solder connections on all of these. So I could crimp those connectors. Do I have those connectors? No, I could crimp them on if I have them, but I need the small ones, and I'm not sure what's in my... I brushed up on those fucking soldering skills. Do I have the right... I need the thingamabibbers to do the thingamabobber. Like this whole thing's happening. Here we go. Alright, so here are the ones I need for the tweeters. So that's fine. I can crimp those on easy. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll only work for... I gotta see what connections I have. But they may go big and small. Some of the mid-ranges sometimes use a big and small. It may not use both bigs. I've got a couple loose ones down here I could pull off. I'll punch you in the dick. No, I don't want to solder it on there. I want to be able to take these drivers out. I just put my soldering iron away. I don't need it right now. You pieces of human dog shit. All of you. All of you are banned. Banned from my fucking life. No. That is not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Stop. I got this. I got this on lock. Zeal's got a lock on this shit. It's cool. We're cool here. I got enough of these, and enough of these, and enough of these. I do need a crimpy crimp McCrimpster. I think you have the crimp. West German, Tricky. This is West German. Chromvandium. West German. VBW wagon. Best fucking lockjaw pliers I've ever... Look how nice and smooth this mechanism is. Just... Get that wide mouth. This came out of a Saab's toolkit in the back from like the early 90s. Maybe late 80s. I don't know. Am I still recording? Good, I'm glad. Pasta just says she's oddly aroused. It's not oddly aroused. You're just aroused. There's nothing that should not be arousing you from the thoughts of West German pliers. Oh, I'm good that steak didn't fall off. I've been real pissy. Anyway. West German pliers. An actual German. 3 o'clock. Nipex. German Nipex. Oh, we should probably see what we're using. Oh. This pair of pliers trickies was $35. But I've never seen Nipex in a store before. And I had to buy something from them. And it was just like, oh. With the little, perfectly teeth. And then the little crimp. And then the cutters. And then the cutter that closes perfectly. There's no light. And then there's more wire crimps down there. I have to use this. I spent too much fucking money on it. All right. Before I do that, let's see what's on the actual speaker drivers. Butt plug. 2 wide ones. So that's 2 wide. So that means I'm going to need 4 wides. And let's see the drivers themselves. Ooh, a wide and a small. See, I told you it'd be a wide and a small. So we got a wide and a small here. 2 wides there. We should have plenty. We should be golden. And these get dual small ones. So I got plenty of small ones. I should need 1, 2, 3. I should need 5 for the front of this. 1, 2, 3. I had 3. I need 3. Means I need 6 total. Put those down. Tweeter. Tweeter gets both. I'll do that first. Actually, the tweeter's far apart. No, the tweeter's pretty close. We're going to go like that. We're going to wiggle. We're going to pull. And we're going to drop. No copper lost. Who isn't at this point? Do I use the Nipex also to crimp? No, I like the extra leverage that the long one gives me. And I'll usually set it up. Line that shit up. Boom. And then you go with the finger. Oh, watch this. Are you watching? Watch me insert this. Stop triggering pasta. Poor pasta probably has something to do later today. Or someone. Okay, this. Very delicate, powerful hands at work here. Okay, so there's our Twitter. Twitter's done. Your mid-range. Mid-range gets double fatties. Ow. Grab one side. Usually you could peel it away with just your fingertip. But if it's being a cunt, you could use 2 pliers or a cutter down the middle if you're real careful. I don't like to bring sharp things to separate these because you'll end up cutting the jacket. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Drop. I don't like those ones you squeeze also and they pull off. I just can't get those to work properly. Everyone swears by specifically that style. And I don't like it. No, I'm not gonna. I showered last night. I'm good. I'm just gonna put clothes on that aren't what I'm currently wearing because I'd get arrested for what I'm currently wearing. Anyway, we need double bigs. Double bigs. Tricky knows me well. So I should only need 2 of these. I'm going to do the rears. It's going to be Another two, I'll use the pink ones. It's weird. They give you everything but these. They even give you the wire, but they don't give you these. I mean, Commando. Ooh, these are the pink ones. These are tiny and tight. And actually, they got to be separated pretty fucking severely. There we go. Thanks. You're saying if there's a Twitch admin that's watching right now and jacking it, we're good? Or will he finish and then realize he did a terrible thing and ban the channel? Is that what you're saying? Watch me go in. You watch me go in nice and slow. By the way, the people on YouTube that are watching this approximately 1 or 2 weeks from today are just like, what the fuck is going on? I wish you could hear Pasta moan. She's like, give it to me. Anyway, now we've got the one that has alternating hot and... You probably could. Okay, so the woofer. Woof. Woof, woof. Which one is the hot one? The hot... She doesn't moan on command. That's a fact. What? Where the fuck is my positive and negative? Okay. All right, the positive is the large one. That is a terrible...
I don't do anything on command.
All right, you can leave the channel now. Anyway, that's the large one on the right. So positive is the large one. And since I knew how to label this, or I knew how to wire it, that means you're getting the fatty. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Pull. Drop. I'll do it one at a time. If you do it one at a time, it's less likely to fuck it up real bad. Come on. Come on, yeah. Yeah, do it. Yeah, do it. Yeah. How many are left? 2? Fuck. Oh, I only need 1 of these. So that means 3 for the next one. Okay, we're good. We're good. I knew it was good. I knew that was good in my mouth. On my mouth. It's good in my mouth too, but mostly my math. Wait a second. What did I just say? The large one is... Yeah. That guy Freud, he knows how to run a strip club, man, I'm telling you. By the way, I think those speakers are definitely shielded. That means I could use them next to my CRT. That means I could use these on my Dreamcast. We're going to play Dreamcast on fucking $1,100 Swans, which is what the powered version of this costs. Remember that. Swan never got back to me. I'm sort of sad. I would love to have played with some of those crazy looking swans that were on that site. Okay. One last. Little baby one. I'm going to have to end this before I leave. Why is that not... Why is this like... I'm using the wrong size. Okay. The hole was too big. I couldn't get any grip. Never said once. How wrong you are. Little baby one. Here we go. There we go. Yes. Line that fucker up. You don't want to be like here where you're crushing plastic or too far back. You just want to be like... You want to be in the right spot. And then you want to squeeze. Insert and squeeze. Okay. And even if it's sticking out like that, stab me in the hand. We're good. I just threw the tweeter on the floor. That's why I should have paid attention when I spun it and said, "Oh, is there a tweeter on top?" Nah. I'm gonna need more of these. Because I'm stupid. Oh, so stupid. Anyway, I'm gonna do the backs as well with females. Do the backs as well with females. Where did I put you? They should fit on here. And I guess I'll use the bottom one. This is really like... Should I use 1 and 1 and disconnect the bridges so no one's on how to wire my speaker? The secret speakers. So yeah, too large. Oh, fuck, it's doing that thingy again. I mean, you guys are getting this, right? You could probably skip forward and stop listening to the content. There we go. Actually, Nubbers, if you drag... That's what I said. That's what I said. I was going to do that and no one could turn my speakers. Well, no one's using these speakers anyway. If you dragged out the Zeos Pantera name and left the Zeos Home Theater PC name, you guys would come through just through the speaker, and it wouldn't come through stream, which should be fine. I think you're an idiot. I heard that. I heard that kid scream that. Something about a huge penis. I heard him scream that too. Okay. I think Pasta's dying. Sorry, Pasta, if you're dying. She's typing. She likes typing. Fees, tell me a joke. Lol. I don't know. Laughing my ass off. You are laughing your ass off. You gotta laugh for a long time. Booty. Okay. Now we could actually assemble this. You hit a golf ball with a lighter with a club. I don't know. You don't club your G spot real hard. Okay, 1. Oh, ha 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 ha. I have nothing to prove. I need a thingy. That's America. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I need the D. Is it the D? I'm pretty sure I need the D. Are there 8 of them in here? 1, 2. Shut up. Shut up. D, screws for crossover. What? What? No. There are no screws for the crossover. Oh, they think this is the crossover. They're calling that the crossover, so they're bad. They're just... Swan is like, they need someone who speaks English. And fuck, I need a screwdriver. Like an actual screwdriver now. It's America, though. Nothing is done by hand anymore. You like that, Tricky? That turn you on? My custom Kaizen phone with the 4 battery-filled Bosch. Ah, and all the possible accessories. And look at that with the flexi bit. Ah! That was my, like, I'm gonna grow up and be a human being. I'm buying all the fucking tools now. They were cheap. They were like $89 a tool. Better than your mom. No. I don't think I'd go as far as like a lathe. What do you think, Tricky? 6, 7, 5? Let's try 5. There are holes here. I just have to like find the hole. That's the game. Tricky probably already stole that shit from work. Tricky, yeah, I'm gonna go through the thing, find the hole. Lose the hammer that was supporting the hole. Why the fuck? Definitely not going in all the way. Oh. Only pasta laughs. Cheesy pasta always tastes good. Cheesy pasta always tastes good. That's the best thing that's ever been written in chat. And if pasta's anything, she cheesy. Okay. Yes. What? Is there another thing? I'm gonna take them all apart to finish them once I've heard them, once I make sure everything else works. Then I'll worry about finishing them. I need to get this done this year. But I don't feel like it. All right. See, now you're speaking his language. Did you call me a fucking cunt? See, that looks like it's got to be the stuff that goes in there. She doesn't know who that is. I made her watch The Rock. Did we watch The Rock? Or did I watch The Rock on my own? Or did we watch The Rock? Waiting for her response. Carla was the prom queen. Pretty sure. I know added it to the list. Wait, this can't go there. This can't go there because the fucking port's there. This can't be the stuff they give you to fill the box. It's not the stuff. It's not the stuff. That's not the stuff. It's not the stuff. It's just not the stuff. I have a whole fucking bag of it. I've got 10 pounds of it I bought for the goddamn subwoofer. You don't know who Sean Connery is? Honestly, name another movie other than The Rock that Sean Connery curses in. I'll wait. I still have a ton of polyfill. I'm not going to put the polyfill in until I get the rest of the box. I could just leave the driver out and just do everything else with polyfill. But it's a really weird YouTube video because it's also a Twitch stream. So it's just happening. It's just happening. I'm having conversations you people can't hear. It's very strange for you. They probably think I'm crazy. I should pretend I'm Twitch streaming all the time and just talk to imaginary people that are laughing. They laugh. They're laughing at me. So cute. All right. There's that. Here's... No. Unless he says, damn. Sean Connery's the man. Sean Connery looks like a doddering old man now, by the way. It's hysterically bad. I miss him. He needs to do more movies. I'd still bang him. Hunt for Red October is one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, of course, he's fucking Scottish. Get the fuck off my lawn. He's fucking Scottish. Jesus Christ. What is that? What are you? What are you? I'm assuming this... What are these? Are these feet? There's not enough of them. Those are feet. What are you for? What are you for? Anybody want to tell me what these are for? He swears and diamonds are forever. Does he? What are these? Literally, what the fuck are these? There's the Swan logos. These are just foam blocks. But they're too thick. This is way too thick. It wouldn't have fit. Yeah, no, these are off by like... I would have to crush them down. It would not... I do not think that's what they're for. Do not think. Does not believe. These are just legs, and these are the Swan logos. So everything else is fine. What are you? Oh, the stickers for the back. Impedance, 4 ohms. These are going to be full 4 fucking ohms. Thank God I have amplifiers in my living room now that are capable of 20 fucking... Wait, what are they capable of? There's 1,550 watts each at 8 ohm. I think it's 2,500 and 25... No, it's 2,400 watts at 4 ohm. So yeah, we got it covered, boys. We're good. This one might have been too long. I may have made the woofer one too long, but I always like to be able to take the woofer out. Woofer's going in last. So tweeter's first. So tweeter needs a Tweety cover. Yes, 2400 watts per channel. Because I needed that. I couldn't sleep at night. It was very terrible. What the fuck? So these are definitely for this, but they don't line up with the holes. Like that would line up. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I'll make sure I send numbers to not give you polio. Not give you oral sex and polio. Pasta, what are you doing? Stop typing and start talking. People ain't paying you to type. I mean, they could be. You pay her to type to you? True, but I don't type in chat, so there you go. So now I need C, which is, of course... You can pay anyone to do anything. What? Well, read them out loud. I want to hear these jokes. That's part of the fun. What do women and noodles have in common? Something about getting wet. Yeah. How could you not be expecting both wiggle when you eat them? Now the people that are watching the YouTube video are really fucking lost. All right, by the way, this is using a hex head. Are you going to fall out? You're not going to fall out now, are you? Shoot me in the sphincter with the hunting rifle. Yep. It's T. It's an H 2.5. Wow, that's fucking weird. I'm looking for this case, and guess where the case is? Speaker stands. Really fucking useful for, like, everything. Okay, dokes. Actually... No, I don't want to strip it. I usually use the impact, but on MDF, small diameter screws, you want something with a goddamn clutch. You want that clutch. You need that clutch. And I'm not going to tighten it all the way until I get all four, and then I'll go back around. Just like putting in a putting on a tire in a car. You don't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you go, and that's loose. Then you go around and you start tightening them in a circle. Otherwise, your fucking wheel will be crooked as shit. Great. I love how that keeps pulling out every time. I keep reaching for those screws, even though they're not the right ones. I can feel it pull in, and now I can go here. What the fuck's a free 100? A free 100 what? A free 100 blowjobs? Free 100 handjobs? What are you freeing me? Free me of this goddamn conversation. I know what he meant. I'm taking the piss, as they would say. I don't want to forget that. That's really nice. That like an animal. So this is anyways a Swan model DMNB 5 ohm 120 watt. By the way, I have not seen. Thank you. This is an easy mode butt plug for me. I have not seen a dome mid-range since the HTD level 3 towers. My father used dome butt plugs. Wow. My father used dome mid-ranges in his 77 LeSabre. DMS is back in the house. You can let numbers give you permission, and then you can ask the studio audience at home about studio monitors and what they actually know, and probably is nothing. they're so tight. There we go. We're good. We're good. Oh, I fucked up again. Fucking cunt shit balls. Just balls. Just fucking balls. There we go. Now I could stop screaming balls. Fuck. Well, at least they go on a lot easier the second time around. Yeah, DMS sounds like ass, everybody. Don't trust his reviews. That's C. I think B is mid-range. I love how it actually literally goes over the center, the mid-range. Honestly, my phone's not much better, so it's Motorola, just has shitty mics. My Motorola, like, first of all, is yours running on Marshmallow? Is yours fully updated, like to the white menus and everything? Oh, it's a bigger one. It's a motherfucking bigger one. Why would you do this to me? Why you do? Mine might be on Nougat as well. The point is, the update literally fucked my mic. It like raised the gain. I used to sound decent. Of course it is. It's not an iPhone. Giggity. There we go. It's a 1/8 inch. What the fuck is... What are they doing? One's a T 2.5 and one's an 1/8 inch. Like perfectly an 1/8 inch. Welcome to building speakers. Hope you live next to a hardware store like I used to and then they closed it and now I'm sad. Where the fuck are my holes? Oh. Woo! Because I'm actually doing something interesting. Don't worry, everyone. This will stop by the time the stream ends. Don't screw in all the way. Don't screw in all the way. Don't screw in all the way is what she screamed with passion. I'll stop before you get so tight. Are you building? Oh, what are you actually talking about? There we go. I might go down and hand tighten this more at some point, but that's enough. Chuck 5. If I'm actually zipping this up for like the finality of it. All right, so you need one, and you need one on this side. I have to go... Oh, I got to hammer the port in. Again, more butt plugs. I mean, well, that would be a port tube to your butt. So that's just going to go... to bang that shit. 7-ounce lightweight hammer. Honestly, I should have a piece of wood against this to hit. I feel like I'm just gonna crack that plastic. Since I got to do this twice, a rubber mallet would work, or you just get a piece of flooring sample. I love these things because they give them out for free or 25 cents, and they work for everything. There you go. So, and they're hard as fuck. Okay. Can't forget this. Can't forget that. A sickie. Ah, sickie. Okay. This is the stuffing. Ah. Ah. Okay. Ah! You guys can't hear this at home. You guys are so fucking lucky. Yeah, no, people on YouTube are super lucky right now. Ew! I cut open the bag with this. That's not what you want. I mean, it's what I want. This is the stuffing that was originally in the Dayton Ultimax that I pulled out when I put in the port tube, which, by the way, don't. So I'm just going to... This is the stuff that came out of pillows, which is why it's nice and straight. Look at it. It's a sheet. And I'm just going to cut some of this. Probably... Link to this in the description. Try not to cut my couch apart. Just tear this. Tearing it's going to make a fucking mess. Everything's going to make a fucking mess. Okay. Now this is going to be the stuff I put up by the mid-range and tweeter. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. Shit, I gotta shut this off. Alright, boys. Basically, I'm gonna stuff this. Stuff it hard. Go ahead. Do your thing. I totally lost track of time. Pasta! I'm gonna have to end soon, pasta. Actually, this is a very dense amount. I'm gonna cut this in half. Leave one for this side. I'm going. Going to the movies. Shove this up in there. Where is it? Yeah, got that good. I don't say when. Besides, we don't say when. We say the other word. Radish. That's the word. Anyway. Finishing this. Everybody, I hate to leave you. Closer. Closer's fine. Closer the better. Everybody, thank you for hanging out. I'm going to go see Infinity War, and I will finish this video soon. All right, back to the speaker. So, I had to leave to go see Infinity War, which was a requirement. Look at the kitty butt sleeping. Aren't you warm? Buried under fluffy pillows? Crazy cat. Yeah, it's the movie my father knows exactly what's up. Really? One person in chat? One person? Alright. Let's do this. Anyway, here's the stuffing that is from the Dayton sub, and I'm gonna give it to my friend. But see this is from a pillow, and out of that stupid box, so it comes in a nice, beautiful sheet. So I'm just gonna like tear me off a piece of that, bro. Now it's very packed, like it doesn't have a lot of space, and I'm probably gonna rip this layers in half a little bit. But this is decent. Let's just give it a little fluff. Yeah, boy. That guy knows what's up. Ben, can you say out loud how you fucked up to confirm my beliefs? Who's Ben? Wait, am I in the wrong? Oh, did it jump over to Cornelius Nubson? Because I'm stealing his ass back. It's my chat stream, you fuck. Pop out. Alright. Control W that. That's the Museum of Sex. You're not coming with me to that. Then let's reload my chat window. It all jumped to Cornelius fucking Nubson. That's what happened. My chat. There you go. Well, what do you expect? I had a full screen goddamn tab. There we go. Ha 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 ha. So that means all that chatting is taking place in Cornelius Nubson's. Interesting. So yeah, I don't know. How much of this do you think I need? I think maybe half as much as I just actually took. That's a good amount? How does that feel to you? Anyway, Zeos, what's your day job? You're literally looking at it. Making patrons happy and making videos. Holy shit. To make patrons happy. I just got a whole shitload of nasty stuff in my beautiful, on and in my beautiful stuff up here. This is not recommended. Jesus. I'm trying to go around the wires in the crossover without pulling the wires in the crossover. And keep in mind, all this will have to be undone as soon as I figure out the crossover I built is fucked up. So there's that. Spread out. There's no real instructions on how much to stuff this box, but I usually just stuff the box. Just stuff it. Just give it a nice big fluffy pillow. Interdasting. Full-time streamer, good for you. I'm not a streamer. I do YouTube videos. This is just because, you know, I have free time. This is free time bullshit. This is in between making YouTube videos. This inspires me to, like, clean my apartment. Fine. We will pull out all of these. And if we stream long enough, pasta might come back on. Oh, I should probably jump back in the... I'm in the streamer channel, so if anyone jumps on vent, they could... Fuck off, you little... My Nipex. Wait, that's a big hole. I don't want a big hole, I want a little hole. That's what she said. If you're worried about that falling on the floor, don't worry. I have a robot that takes care of all that. Twice a week. I wonder how often people actually run. How often you smash. You really can't overstuff a box. I mean, that's a lie. That's a fucking lie. Pretty sure I've overstuffed a box. Giggity! That wasn't a giggity term. Should I just plop this down on the goddamn mid-range? The one thing I'll say about building this, does cat ride the Roomba? No. She just monitors it from afar. See this wire, and you see this part that's moving, and you see these wires that move up and down really fast with the driver? Just make sure nothing's going to hit. Like when I put this extra long length in there, make sure this doesn't like fold like in there. That's worst case scenario. Is you put it together, all of a sudden it makes this like burping sound. Like farting and burping, but expensive sounding. Yeah, that's when you fucked up. Just want to hear the speaker make sound. Okay. Question is wires in the top, wires in the bottom, wires on the side. Usually wires in the bottom for that exact reason, so that I don't have gravity assisting them. Where is my down? They've spotted us. Am I going to find the holes? Questions for the ages. I think that's a hole. So it actually only uses, even though it has 8 slots, it only uses 4 actual screws. Which, I'm going to put this down on it. And then screw it in. Which is bag A. Please don't be a different size. This is the Swan DIY 3.1. It is a 3-way. This cost me $250. It's on Amazon. I actually have an unboxing of this and a part 1 of this. You should put no stuffing in the way of the port. Well, there isn't any in the way of the port. It's up there, but there's stuffing this way. Straight to you? Straight as me? Oh, that's really nice of you to say. Yeah. Real fucking phase plug. 2-inch soft mid-range is what I'm really interested in, because nothing uses a goddamn... Nothing uses a any inch soft mid-range dome. Fuck. All the little fuzzies just... 1, 2. Something's crooked on this. Back to 1. Back to 2. 3. 4. Time to deafen everybody on the live stream. Time to deafen everybody, not defecate on everybody. But I gotta blow. It's literally stuck in there. I got a fucking Q-tip. A fucking Q-tip. Fucking my Q-tips is the question. Booyah. Booyaka, booyaka. I always buy these travel size because the giant boxes would last too long. I know that sounds stupid, but I rather run out of things occasionally. Am I leaving more than I'm picking up? Oh, don't do that. They look like they're sticky, and they are. I hate that. Anyway, let's plop this motherfucker somewhere. I did block the port a bit. No need to fear. We've got an umbrella. Nah, I have the, what's it called, stick. It'll come out with sound. Oh, it's not going to come out. It's a sheet. I just want to push it down. That's the perfect utensil for, actually up. Probably up. There we go. There we go. Just want to leave a hole. Anyway, I'm going to make sure this one plays before I'm going to build the second one regardless if the first one plays. Because it's the only way to check. I mean, I guess I could assemble the drivers on the table. That probably would have been smart. So, but we're doing a live video thingy thing. I have to remember to shut off this camera on my forehead. You move. You give up power. Wow, I smashed that. Stay. This is a hefty fucking speaker. I finger the ports, or I shove rulers in the ports, or I close all the ports and deport everybody from the ports. The bottom, right? I had to hook it up to the top or the bottom. Mute that. Mute that. Slide that. Wow, I've lost a lot of room in here. You go on. See, this chat still stayed in my chat because I'm not signed in as an admin on this computer. So it just stayed there. He just always bangs the ports. Ooh, it's a sexy looking dual monitor stack. Well, I'm going to be reviewing a speaker amp and a DAC with pre-outs. So I need to do passive speakers and powered monitors. So there you go. Tweeter's not working. Tweeter is not working. The greatest nightmare of speaker building is literally what just happened. Is like, oh, tweeter's not working. Now it's like, well, did the wire fall off? Or is the crossover I soldered bad? And so on. I'll just put my ear against this tweeter and it would make sound if it was working. It doesn't actually sound very good. Like, what's coming out of this is not pleasing me. So, build the second one. Or no, I'm going to do the right thing, so give me a sec. Alexa, turn on the amplifiers.
Okay.
Click, click. Click, click, mofo. Click, click. Well, we're going to find out if it works. We're going to find out if it works with 2,500 watts. Okay. This is how we do this, boys and girls. We lower the shit out of that. That's what I should have done on the other one, just to test. And now if I put it together and it doesn't work, something got fucked up during the install. So, yeah, time to go rip apart that other one, figure out my flaw, and I could actually assemble this one and have a working speaker. Yay. Anyway, anywho, here's the one with the tweeter not working. The other one, the tweeter works fine, the whole setup works fine, the whole speaker works fine. So this one, the tweeter doesn't work. So now I've pulled the crossover out. Stop eating plastic. Fushta. Fushta. No. No, eat plastic. No, none of that. Anyway, I pull the crossover out, and I'm going to take the tweeter output, and I'm going to follow the traces back and see what it's connected to. Because one of the connections from... Just sneeze on it, it's fine. From the speaker input, which is here, to the tweeter output is going to be faulty. The other ones worked, so I don't really have to go over them, but I'll obviously check them all anyway. So, tweeter's here, input's here. So what do we got? Where does it bounce from? So this tweeter, the ground here, goes, wow, all the way down to... Are we sharing the grounds? We might be sharing the ground jumps. Tweeter output, mid-range output. Yeah, so the tweeter output and the mid-range output share the ground. This is all ground. So the hot's got to be what's messing with us. The hot goes from here to here. Jack goes from here to here and here. So what are those two things? The coil and that capacitor. The capacitors are good. It's the coil that's going to be bad. Because I fucked up the coils. I did not strip it like I did in the video where I showed you. This is the one I messed that up. So basically, I have to go and, well, get my continuity tester out and see what's going on. All right, speakers put back together. Still on the live stream. Yeah, it was crossover failure. I should have put the camera on, and I just had a couple parts. I hit it with the blowtorch, my little torch, and I had the drivers hooked up and music playing through it. And as I went over different solder joints, it got less or louder, and I knew that was what was failing. So I just resoldered it. I could, but I'm not going to. That's work. Hit record, then stitch together, then done. So now we've got 2 working speakers. Well, we have those Kefs and then these Swans. Made out of fire. Parking lots turned. That sounds really good, actually. So yeah, that was the assembly. That was a shitty assembly. With all the things and parts and fuck-ups. That's why it's the worst part. So you can go, now there'll be either I'm going to do another 4th part that is the finishing of the box, because this is just raw MDF. And you can just leave it like this if you want to be a boss. Just be like, eh. But raw MDF, if you get water on this, it'll start expanding like a sponge, and that's bad. So you'd have to clear coat it, and that looks like absolute shit. It came with vinyl. The kit comes with vinyl that you're supposed to iron on or Super 77 on. But I'm so tired of fake wood vinyl that I'm just not going to bother. I'd rather do something like this where I really go at it and finish it and matte it and gloss white it or something. But I may wrap it in fabric just because no one wraps their shit in fabric. And or I'll paint them red or do something with them. Do something better than what they are. Maybe we'll get a router, route the edges. Speakers are going to be really weird. Your face. Anyway, I'm going to put these up on the stands now and take the Kefs off just to give them a listen. So, goodbye. See you in the next one.